Sige, kape.
Kape. Wheat bread.
Na may konting gatas.
Ay, may gatas. Pwede yun. Hindi brewed. Okay, maraming salamat, Sean, Pauline. The big story on our show. We've got the latest, as I mentioned, on the Giant Slayer Alex Ayala's campaign at the Dubai Tennis Championships, plus updates from a number of injured stars in the NBA, including Dallas Mavericks superstar Kyrie Irving.
And we check out today's doubleheader in the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
I told you we got volleyball news for all the volleyball fans out there. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska de Tuncalo.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy League, Future moves puts it on. Unbelievable. Gemma on the left side. Oh, the pass! Stuck in another one. Bacunas rejecting Esteban for the
February 19th, Thursday. Today, ladies and gentlemen, one day to go, then we head on to the weekend. But let's kick off the show right away. Start the ball rolling with a preview of a blockbuster matchup for Alex Ayala.
The Filipino tennis sensation is set to face current world number 4 and her good friend Coco Gauff in the quarterfinals of the Dubai Tennis Championships. The duel between the former doubles partners will take place later at 11 in the evening. Ayala booked her spot in the quarters after scoring yet another upset. She beat world number 32 Sorana Cirstea of Romania 7-5, 6-4. The match was tense from the get-go, with Cirstea holding a 5-4 lead in the first, but errors from her side gave Ayala an opening to steal the set. With momentum on her side, the 20-year-old Filipina won the first 4 games of the second frame. Cirstea mounted a comeback of her own and came to within 1 game, but Ayala would not be denied, using her on-target forehand to eventually punch her ticket to the next round.
Playing in Dubai, Ayala has been enjoying great support from fellow Filipinos, which she says makes every single match even more special. But she may be in for her toughest challenge yet, as she takes on Gauff in a singles tournament for the first time in her career. Gauff is a 2-time Grand Slam champion, winning the U.S. Open back in 2023 and the French Open just last year in 2025. Of course, Ayala has beaten her fair share of major titleists like Iga Swiatek and Madison Keys. Gauff and Ayala teamed up in last year's Italian Open and made it all the way to the quarterfinals. This year, both players have won 7 singles matches apiece, with Ayala losing 5 and Gauff losing 3. Gauff has fired more aces, 11-7, as you can see in this head-to-head, but Ayala has fewer double faults, 32-55.
Tallulah Prue closes her campaign at the Winter Olympics. The 17-year-old skier finished the women's slalom event in 50th place with a combined time of 2 minutes and 8.48 seconds. Prue clocked 1 minute and 2.93 seconds in her first run, putting her at the 61st spot. She was able to climb 11 places after finishing her second run in 1 minute and 5.55 seconds. Prue earlier finished 52nd overall in the women's giant slalom with a combined time of 2 minutes and 41.62 seconds. The 17-year-old bested her Southeast Asian rivals, China's Zhang Yuying, and 20 other Western and European competitors.
Meantime, shifting gears now, Gilas Pilipinas gets a timely boost ahead of the February window of the 2027 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. The Samaang Basketball ng Pilipinas, or SBP, just confirmed that Quentin Meliora Brown, QMB, is on his way to the country to take part in the national team's build-up. His arrival comes at a crucial time for Gilas, which will be without Kai Soto in matchups against powerhouses New Zealand and Australia. The Philippines is currently 2-0 in the qualifiers. It will host the Tall Blacks on February 26 and then the unbeaten Boomers 3 days later. Both games will be held at the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City. Meliora Brown made a strong impression in his first 2 games with Gilas, averaging 7.5 points and 9.5 rebounds in wins over Guam. The former UP standout currently plays as an Asian import for the Chiba Jets in the Japan B League.
Former NBA big man Bol Bol arrives in the Philippines to join the TNT Tropang 5G in the PBA Commissioner's Cup. Bol was welcomed by TNT team manager Jojo Lastimosa at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Bol stands at 7'3" and had stints with the Denver Nuggets, Orlando Magic, and Phoenix Suns from 2019 to 2025. He averaged 6.5 points and 3.5 rebounds across 6 NBA seasons. His most productive campaign came during the 2022-23 season when he put up 9.1 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 1.2 blocks in limited minutes. Bol is the son of the late Manute Bol, a 7'7" former player for the Washington Bullets. TNT was forced to go in a different direction after its resident import Rondae Hollis Jefferson was ruled out of the Commissioner's Cup. RHJ suffered an Achilles injury while playing for Meralco in the East Asia Super League. The Tropang 5G are the defending champs of the Commissioner's Cup. The mid-season conference will tip off on March 11.
As Shaquille O'Neal would say, Bol Bol! Can't wait to watch him in the PBA.
All right, coming up, we've got some updates on several injured NBA players. Find out why these stars won't see action possibly for the rest of the season when play-by-play returns here on One News.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play on One News. Well, Dallas Mavericks fans, don't get your hopes up on a Kyrie Irving comeback this season. The Mavs and the 9-time NBA All-Star himself have announced that he will sit out the rest of the campaign as he continues to recover from a left ACL injury. This will be the first time in Irving's 15-year career that he's going to miss an entire season. Irving got hurt in March 2025, a month after the Mavs traded away Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. But Irving and Davis played together for just 2.5 quarters because of AD's own abdominal injury. In a statement, Irving says the decision wasn't easy, but believes it's the right one. He says he's also grateful for the Mavericks organization, his teammates, and fans for their continued support. Irving is looking forward to coming back stronger next season, while also giving a shout out to all people who got injured doing what they love for being an inspiration. The Mavs are currently at an all-time low, with several injuries to other players besides Irving. They've lost their last 9 games, their longest skid in 28 years, falling to a 19-35 win-loss record for 12th in the Western Conference.
A major setback for the Orlando Magic as well, with Franz Wagner out indefinitely. Recent tests have shown that Wagner needs additional time and rehabilitation for soreness from his left high ankle sprain. Wagner's condition is set to be reevaluated after 3 weeks. The German standout has missed 25 of the Magic's last 29 games since sustaining the high ankle sprain last December. In his 28 appearances this season, he is averaging 21.3 points, almost 6 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. The Magic are currently 7th in the East with 28 wins and 25 losses.
I mean, there aren't words that describe what Franz means to this team. His toughness, his resilience, his desire and want to get back on the court. Every person on this team knows his work ethic and his care factor for this group. There aren't many words I can describe it for this group, but also for him. I talked to him, last night, and his ability to want to just be on the floor, and that's what is the hardest. But also understanding that he knows how capable this group is of achieving the things that we say we want to do, even with him being out for this time. Well, just beginning a full reset. I think the ability to get away from the game for a while and understand how much you appreciate it, what you're able to get to do versus what you have to do. And these guys came back with that joy and that focus today in practice. I thought it was an excellent practice from their line of focus and their understanding about being around each other again. I think that's the mindset we have to have. We've got to come in with a serious level of understanding game plan each and every single night, but we got to really understand how we can appreciate this game and have the joy for playing with one another.
Well, as for the struggling Sacramento Kings, they will play the rest of the season without Domantas Sabonis and Zach LaVine. Reports say Sabonis will sit out the rest of the year after getting surgery to repair a torn meniscus. The Lithuanian big man hurt his left knee back in January and even tried to play through before electing for surgery. Sabonis tallied nearly 16 points to go with at least 11 rebounds and 4 assists in the 19 games played this season. As for LaVine, well, he had to get surgery to fix a damaged tendon in his right hand. The high-flying guard has been Sacramento's leading scorer, averaging 19.2 points in 39 games played. The Kings have had a forgettable campaign so far, tallying just 12 wins against 44 losses for dead last not just in the Western Conference, but in the entire NBA.
The Indiana Pacers know all too well what it's like to play with a depleted lineup all season long. The Pacers were supposed to be one of the front runners this season after making it all the way to the NBA Finals in 2025. But with injuries taking a toll on their lineup, they've had one of the worst campaigns with 15 victories and 40 defeats for second to last in the East. The Pacers have yet to welcome back their star point guard Tyrese Haliburton. He's still recovering from an Achilles tear, which he suffered in Game 7 of the 2025 NBA Finals. Several key players have also gone in and out of the lineup because of various ailments, including Andrew Nembhard, Obi Toppin, TJ McConnell, and Benedict Mathurin, who was eventually traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. 21-year-old guard Johnny Furphy wasn't spared. He sustained a bad-looking leg injury earlier this month. Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle recently faced the media and addressed his squad's current situation heading into the second half of the season.
Get everybody better. Get everybody better. We're working with all our players, even our older veteran players, on improving their game, improving their defense, improving their body mechanics, offensively, defensively, things in the weight room. Younger guys have gotten an opportunity to play more all season long because of the wide range of injuries and stuff like that, and we've seen tremendous improvement. It's really unlucky what happened to Johnny Furphy because he was making great progress. Walker's made great progress, and even Mathurin and Jackson did too. And so now we got some guys and some G League guys on two ways that have a chance to help us and help themselves.
Coming up, a huge milestone moment off the court for UP standout Ray Remogat. Find out more about his engagement when play-by-play returns here on One News. Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. Updates now from the PVL All-Filipino Conference. The PLDT high-speed hitters scored their third straight win to start their campaign. They powered past the Akari Chargers 25-22, 25-27, 25-21, and 25-15. 5 high-speed hitters scored in double digits, led by Savvy Davison and her 18 points. Kiana D and Majoy Baron had 14 markers each, while Alea Malaluan and Mika Reyes added 10 apiece. PLDT improves to 3-0, while Akari remains winless after 3 outings.
Coach always tells me naman na mag-ready, like for every one of us naman. And at the same time, that helps me naman. Like, kasi kailangan kong stay ready and at the same time, motivated din. Kasi nag-training naman po kami lagi. And I feel like sana ma-translate din lagi yung pinag-trainingan namin.
Meantime, the Galleries Tower High-Risers scored one of the biggest upsets of the conference. They just dealt the next-led Chameleons their first defeat, 25-19, 17-25, 25-20, 25-21. After going back and forth with next-led in the first 3 sets, Galleries Tower took control early in the fourth, building a 13-6 lead off a Julia Coronel dump ball. The Chameleons fought back to tie the frame at 17 all, but the high risers kept their composure. A Rosel Baliton kill block on Van Sickle sparked a crucial run to close out the match. Baliton was hailed the player of the game with 16 points on 7 attacks, 7 blocks, and 2 service aces. Galleries Tower improves to 2 wins and 2 losses, while Next Led slips to 3 and 1. This leaves PLDT as the only team left with a chance to sweep the preliminaries and secure a direct semi-final slot.
So last night we got, for the volleyball fans, all UAAP plays. Ito naman, for tonight's highlight reel, how about more volleyball, but this time in a PVL top place. Let's go right away. Let's start Creamline Zeus. What a game this was from Tuesday. The attack there denied by Creamline. Another attack by Zeus. Just relentless here. And then the drop shot, good dive by Denden Lazaro, which she has been doing her entire career. Free ball for Zeus. Attack, ball is still live, Laluz, and then the push by Gia Morado de Guzman. What a move from Gia. Smart hitting zone 1. Whew, high IQ from the former Ateneo Blue Eagle, and look at her teammates go there. Loving it, the push to zone 1, nobody home. The Zeus Coffee defense. Cool Smashers eventually winning this match in 4. De Guzman, excellent. 25 excellent sets, 10 points, and what an amazing game for her there. Take a look at this rally again. We have more long rallies, don't worry. Let's go now to Choco Mucho and Capital One. Rondina will serve it up. Maydo Romal gets it. And then the attack here by Capital One. Up it goes there. And then the attack denied there. Take a look at that big denial by Kat Tolentino. Whew, 1-on-1. And Kat says, no, I will deny that one. Tolentino had a conference best 19 markers in this match. Ito naman, punta tayo sa Capital One. Madrigal with a serve, sharp serve. Popped up there. Tang Ponce has been just all around, by the way. Ooh. Belen, no. Popped up again. Take a look at this long rally. They go back to Bella. And that time, Bella says, I got it. Ganda naman ng pagka-setup doon. Look at Bella, the swagger. By the way, her previous career high, career and conference high was 28 points. She eclipsed it, 29 points now, leading Capital One. 5 sets to matchup na to against Choco Mucho. Napaka-exciting na match. Again, let's take a look at that rally. Ganda ng back and forth eh. And then, ilang beses pupuntahan si Belen, but that na-deny. And then, aatake ang Choco Mucho. That was Rondina. Tapos balik kay Bella. Pero, eto, today's game tayo. Akari, PLDT. The former NCAA MVP, Mary Rose Dapol, who played for Perpetual, that served there. Attack by Savi. Nope, denied. Savi again. Denied again by Creamline. And then, Savi. Grabe, 3 beses na pinupuntahan si Davidson. Free ball for Creamline. Where will they go? Seth Domingo, wala. Balik na naman kay Savi Davison. Wala pa rin. Oh, good. Save there. And look at this long rally. And PLDT staying in this one. Creamline, finally. No! It's still up there. Grabe. Davison. Grabe. That was Sharma, by the way, with a block by Akari. Oh my God. Tingnan mo. Ilang beses pinupuntahan si Davidson, pero she was scouted so much in this match. And look at Fifi, sabi niya napahinga siya doon. And Sharma, by the way, 10 points for Akari in this one against PLDT, who's been having a solid conference so far. Lastly, okay, dito naman tayo sa PLDT. Long incoming rally to. Sabi Davison with a serve. The push there. Believe that was Domingo. Was it? And then the attack by Akari. Then Fajardo setting it up in the middle, no. Hazareno was there. Okay, angat na naman ng Akari. Atake. The push. Oh, good dive save. This is a really long rally. But look where it will go. The two former Lasolites. What a dump by Majoy Baron. It was Kim Fajardo knowing where her middle blocker is. Parang kahit di na mag-usap, magtinginan na lang sila. Baron finishing, by the way, with 10 points. Take a look at that dive save. Kat Arado just going since her UAAP days, doing what she does best there. Take a look at that long rally again. Kahit yung, I believe that was Eric Tipan calling the shots here. Kahit siya, napagod eh. But take a look at this exciting rally, back and forth. This is the kind of matchup that you want to watch, you want to see from the best players in the Philippines, in the PVL. But it ended up with the two last lights converging that time with a quick attack from the dump by Majoy Baron coming from CAF, from Kim Fajardo. And dami natin volleyball highlights. Kahapon UAAP, ngayon naman PVL. Doon sa mga nagtataka, ba't wala pa rin NBA? Kasi nakapahinga tayo, galing tayo sa All-Star break. Can't wait for the highlights for tomorrow. Happy Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow, Friday. Good night.
And before we go, it's crystal clear who UP Fighting Maroon star Ray Damogat wants to spend the rest of his life with. Damogat is now engaged to his longtime partner, Crystal Espena. He shared photos of the ring on Espena's ring finger and the couple happily embracing at what seemed to be the proposal site overlooking the city. Along with the snaps, Damogat attached the caption, quote, "Sa haba ng panahon, ito ang tamang panahon." Espena also shared photos of them having wine over dinner, the engagement ring up close, and her holding a pretty big bouquet of pink flowers. Damogat was a key factor in UP's silver finish in the UAAP Season 88 men's basketball tournament. He's primed to lead the charge again this upcoming Season 89 in what would be his final playing year at Diliman. Congratulations to the newly engaged couple.
Ray, Crystal, congratulations sa inyo, ha? Yun lang. Yun yung sasabihin ko. That's all from us tonight, mga kapatid. Catch us again tomorrow, 9 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
Mauna na naman ako ng bata. I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Tuncala. Thank you for watching, mga kapatid. Good night.